This is something Mill. Can't remember the name of it. I've seen it advertised before in Buncrana. Must be a thing locally. I need that thing. It must be flat. That battery charger, man. It's not turned on. It needs to be. Batteries are all going flat. I thought they were charged. They're not. It's past the sign on the way past, so worth checking it out. It seems to be a bit of everything. You know these things you get re-granted and all for. It's all private houses coming here. There's a youth hostel. Probably does a million things, but I'm just interested in Mill, Ford, all that type of thing, because of the water tap. It's always handy to know where you get water taps. Alcohol-free zone. See if there's any water in it. Anybody passing the motorhome needs a wee bit of water. So there's a water tap here. I'm on this way, well, there's a wee path. So I haven't a clue what I'm heading to. But it's like the old mill in Buncrana's lying in ruin. I think this belonged to a man that owned the other mill in Swan Park. I think the two of them were owned by the same people at one time. I'm not 100% sure. But I can hear water. There you are, picnic tables. Picnic tables, wallow! There's not much happening here today, but I said the youth hostel and all there. Whether it's open or not now with lockdown, I don't know. I think they are open now down this way, but it's not very busy. There's nobody here. Look at that wee thing there, look. I don't know, that's a wee bee thing, a wee beehive. Look at that, the wee bees are on it too, look at that, boys. Oh, that's Buncrana, I love the wee bees, I tell you. If there's any place to get a wife of bees, it needs to be Buncrana. There you go, the extra mile. Look how many bees go in there. That's a hollowed out log, hollowed out with a wooden front and a wee sloping roof. There's bees in there, it actually is that high. There's about 10 at the entrance there. And then they plant all the wee plants and all for them. Well, the wee bees are looked after down this way, I tell you. So that must be the youth hostel part there, the modern extension on the back. No, the youth hostels now, they like the luxuries. So I'm not sure what the actual mill is. I can hear the water now more this way. Is that just a poster or would that been something? It's hard to know. From a round base. Would have been some kind of wee millstone maybe one time. A wee cog, you know, maybe they got fed up working with wood and they tried a concrete one. Cog. There's the river there now. I've got closed circuit TV here. Not to see any, no alcohol. Proper wee tarmac path. Yeah, the wee symbols you always get. Them symbols there in Swan Park. The wee things, beech tree and all that done with tiles. Must be the same artist. Hey, but look at that there. That wee fence looks nice out here. You can oh my god, there's a bun over there. I think as a mirage, there's a bun. Picnic table and buns together. Has it all. It has it all. The grass is cut nice and short. A wee bit of landscaping. The road down here is not nice. The big private houses are middle class posh houses, but they're built on the Celtic Tiger scale. The one's on top of the other, and there's no landscaping. Now if they get about 30-40 years old, then it'll be a nice wee road down here once they're landscaping. But most of these people are negative equity. They're just worried they got that mega concrete. They haven't done a lot of the landscaping. There's too much built at the same time too quickly. Everything's the same. There's a nice wee bridge here. See, I mean, the time I was up on Kilbrony Forest and all, and a nice wee river walk, and the bridges are horrible. That's what you call a bridge here, like. When you've got a nice wee spot, you go over the extra mile and do a nice wee bridge. Like that's only going over a bit of a swamp there, like, and look at the effort they took. And they've put a couple of wee steps in that stream to make like wee waterfalls. It's all dried up now, but I'm saying when the water's turned down now, that'd be nice. We haven't seen nothing Millie yet. We haven't seen... Oh, whoa! Nature! Look This is nature. This is not history. Well, I'm saying that there's a bit of history. I was about to say I haven't seen nothing milly. I haven't seen no rock gates or nothing like that. No, what do you call them? And I think I said, you think I'm heading towards history again? No, we're not heading to history, Pet. It's nature. Nature. Go on. You're missing the good bits, Pet. That's the end there. Round table. You wouldn't mind sitting there. Mirror bolts. Would you stick it out up yours? Couple of drain pipes and all, like. A wee bit of wood on there one time. But like, this mill had to be fed by water. So that must be the mill wrist behind that fence there. That is it. Behind that fence. So these wee steps here, going side, that might have been here at the time the mill was here. Oh, well, we've got to do this wee bit here, Pet. That's still pretty deep there. Can you get up them steps, Pet? We'll do a wee bit of it. That girl, I know it's hard. That's pretty deep there. It's not often you see a mill wrist that's completely empty. It's like they turned the water off yesterday. Normally they always full in with crap. So, if this is like the Roe Valley Country Park and the rest, we should be able to walk out now to where the weir is across the river and the gates. But we're a brave height off the river, so unless that river drops very quickly, we're going to have a right wee walk right here. There's that wee overflow there. There's a wee overflow. Big storm surges will come down there, hit that and overflow and go back into the river. Looking more muddy here. Oh, honey. Water knows I'm heading for history again. You see, that's what's wrong with her. She's fed up with history. She wants to get to Buncrana main street. Well, we'll go to Buncrana after, but I have it set in the sat-nav. We have the sat-nav set for Buncrana, Pet. Are you going to go first? There we go. Why are you first? It's not all history, Pet. It's not. There's a wee bit. It's not all. I can always come back if she really doesn't want to go. If she puts the brakes on, which she might do. It's been known to happen. The brakes go on. Once the brakes goes on, I have to retreat. Isn't that right, Pet? You can put them on. See, if I lived in the house like that, I'd want the wee bridge coming over here. Now you can tell there's civilization nearby. Chuck the rubbish over the fence. I often think, but they should keep them running. They don't have to have piles of water. Just have a wee trickle going through. As opposed to have a wee trickle, you need somebody manning this gate at the bottom. And now the gate could be faulty and leaking, so they just dam the whole thing off. That's probably just water coming from the ground. It's going in there. It's hard to know, like, because it's been dry for a while. You wouldn't think of that much water. But they had to build the wall up there. How ditches. Hey, we're getting close to the river level now, well. That river drops right in quickly, Pet. I was saying, 5-10 minutes we'll be at it. The better if you go first. Oh, the brakes is on! The brakes is on! Oh, what? Now we're never going to know what it looks like. We're never going to know. If I come in the caravan, this is too far to come up. You could walk from the town. We'll measure now how far it is, but see, that's what I mean about urban sprawl. All them houses there, they're probably all part of Buncrana, but they're a long way from the bus stops. They sprawl everywhere. What I know is she puts the brakes on, she knows I'm not force her. I coax her, but I won't force her. It's a hardly nice street today. I'll definitely come back to this. But what I'll do next time, I'll start off by coming here first. This can be our pool walk along here. The foot of our Wayne's house. You think schools will start teaching Wayne how to recycle their toys? Well, they teach them about recycling bottles and stuff and plastic, but what about their toys? They don't realise their toys are going up in the oceans. But it's a nice wee walk, guys. That's the type of walk I like, yeah. I don't think it would get too mucky. We're all drained each side. Natural wee path. Houses are a wee bit close. Put them wee stones there to stop wee buggers climbing over it. Now, public's a funny place, but you have some nice big houses, and then you have other ones living in caravans. It's all extremes. You know, people living in wee hovels, and then other ones are big estates. Like it's that's like a very few housing, like very few council houses. If you've got money, you can have a nice house. I'm gonna go along this way, Pet. But if you haven't got money, you're not going to get a council house. They're very rare. And they all mostly run down. Northern Ireland housing associations and stuff, you just cross the border and they run down. This is full of them, like. So I imagine most of them here must be just private rent and stuff. There's a wee bridge across there now, so that must be part of the youth hostel and stuff. I might go that way for curiosity. They put a matting down, like an old carpet over the bridge, because Willow wouldn't walk that bridge, eh? So I think this bridge might be still original from the time the mill was going. Bearing in mind that the mill could have stopped 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Could be even less than that. So that's the youth hostel part. We'll go and have a nosy, well. I'm not buzzy now, to be honest. They don't like they're drinking alcohol, they don't. Must be a lot of it goes on. A wee bit of garden there, fenced off. Why is that? Should that be a wee gas tank in there, would it? Or a wee slurry tank? There's a gas tank there in the back, is it? Just keep the smokers away. Not much a view of them ones, is there? To the youth hostel. Not hostel, that was downstairs. See, I know nothing about this place. It's probably about everything, probably community halls and all sorts. We had an mill that needed something doing it. Somebody gets a wee grant. What's that there for a drain there? How deep is that? See, as you need full drains like that, you're not having no problem with flooding. Well, that takes some rainwater. Tullyarvan Mill, Community Enterprise Centre, Tourism, Hostel, Venue Hire. So there you are, that's what it is. So maybe they don't count themselves Buncrana. That looks like a pellet feeder boiler there, doesn't it? But there's no big tank. On this side, honey. I wonder what kind of bar that is. If you put pellets in there, that's not going to take around deeper. And saying that, it might be hard in ashes more than pellets, you know. That might be an ash extruder. Where the ashes from pellets being burned somewhere else come out. But I don't see no pellet burnt, no tank. You can see there's a fan there blowing into it. And there's some kind of filter for the air system. Maybe it's nothing to do with heating. Maybe just the air they breathe. Being pumped in, 3 filters. I don't know, it's a bit odd. Wait till they start up pit and we'll hear it going. See what kind of noise she makes. Well, we know there's a wee tap there, anybody needs a wee tap. There's one here.
This Tuesday.
We'll just stop off now in Buncrana. Watch my girl now. See my wee sleepy girl. I'll let her walk the main street now. We see how she livens up. Come on now, Pep. Buncrana! Buncrana! She couldn't walk the woods out, which is only less than a mile away. We see an house, it's in Buncrana now, look. There's a blacked out car. The car is completely black. Black windows all round. Didn't see the front. The front had to be black. Front side windows are black. Number plate black. Never seen the like of it. Low ride car. Very low to the ground. How does it not get stopped all the time? Black number plates. The whole number plate. The writing's black and the plate's black. Completely black. Everything's black. Lights black. Everything's black in the car. He reversed into the junction after that mall that I left. What did you tell his insurance company? Any modifications? Right Buncrana Tower. Nice right footpaths. Hello. On the side, they clean their footpaths every month and go look at them all the smoke and drinks on there. How would you see the black car? Times I had a candy floss, but we shop back there, €2 for a candy floss. That's safe dear. Sometimes I bought one. What's wrong with you now? You want to go the other side? We're going across the road here. Why a lot of cars, Pet? I know, you picked the bad spot. Well, we'll cross up here, Pet. We cross a bit up here. Come on. I'm gonna cross up here.
What do you call this one?
Willow.
Willow. What is Willow?
10 and a half.
10 years?
She likes to go scrounging, so she does. I was walking the wee old path back there, but she's too tired to walk. Come to the main street. No. Try to hold her back.
Movement and excitement. Fed up, bored, walking along the shore.
I know. Then you